Well, hey everybody, it is Wednesday. It's the 4th of June, 2025. It's a cloudy and a little bit cooler day today. So I don't have my shades on and I don't have any, vibrant junk food to try for you today. I guess I'll talk about something a little bit more sophisticated given the atmosphere created by the sort of overcast, cloudy weather. Um, I want to talk about truffle hot sauces today. Um, So truffle hot sauces they're a thing of rising popularity, and probably the one that just about everybody knows is the sauce that's just called Truff, TRUFF. I believe there are four different types. There's a hot one, a hotter one, and then I don't know if there's like an original one that's not supposed to be hot at all, and then there's a green one. So I've tried three out of the four. They're okay, but honestly, none of them stood out to me as being exceptional in any way. And it's kind of a shame that that was the way that I got introduced to truffle hot sauces because um, for a very long time I didn't try any other hot sauces because I didn't see what the big deal was. Truffle hot sauces tend to be very overpriced. A bottle of truffle hot sauce can run you $17 to $19 depending on where you purchase it. And I'm sorry, but to me, it's just not worth it. Honestly, their sauces are kind of bland. They're not very spicy. I don't taste very much in them. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. I think it's an overhyped company, and I think that their sauces are mediocre to somewhat good. The green one was pretty good, but again, did it justify a price of $17.99? Absolutely not. I might have paid like $8 for it, but definitely not almost 20. But the thing is, since then, I went on kind of like a hiatus from truffle hot sauces because, like, I don't know, the increased price of truffle hot sauces put me off getting any more of them for a really long time. And I understand why truffle hot sauces cost as much as they do. Truffles are they take a long time to grow. They're difficult to find. They're difficult to cultivate. So you need to have like a trained dog or a trained pig to find truffles because they grow underground, and then you have to extract the truffles from. I guess they attach themselves to tree roots. I think primarily of birch trees or something like that. But yeah, then you have to get down into the soil where the truffle is growing, and you have to extract it, cultivate it. And it's very prone to damaging it. So yeah, I understand. So it's a scarce fungi. It's supposed to have a very it's supposedly a delicacy, hard to cultivate, difficult to find, scarce, whatever. Okay, I understand the price hike. But my thing about the truff hot sauces is there was not a very prominent fungus flavor to any of them, which made me think that there wasn't a whole lot of truffle in any of those truff hot sauces. Really. And since then, I have purchased a few truffle based hot sauces, and a couple of them have actually become some of my favorite sauces. Now, again, there's only one of the three sauces that I'm about to talk about and sample and compare that actually I think has a great deal of truffle in it. It has a pungent odor, it has a very prominent fungal flavor. The other two don't really. I mean, you can tell there are traces of it in there, but the fact is, um, high level, a high degree of truffle in the sauce or not, they're just simply delicious sauces. Maybe they only have a trace of truffle in them, but the signature thing about the two out of the three sauces that I'm going to say is they were inexpensive and they're absolutely delicious. And yes, there is that sort of trace of a fungal flavor, but I don't think there's very much more truff in it. Probably even less than there is in the truff sauces. But they don't artificially inflate the price. Like they're willing to admit, okay, we're calling this a truffle hot sauce because it has like a trace amount in it. But anyways, so I'm gonna talk about the three truffle hot sauces that I have in my collection, all of which I find to be vastly superior to any of the truff hot sauces, and they were less expensive, save for one of them. But yeah, so I'm gonna try each of these three sauces over a piece of a plant-based chicken nugget, and I guess I'm gonna decide which of them I love the best because I love all three of these sauces. And as you can see, like this bottle's almost gone, this bottle's almost gone, this one's about half gone. just because I haven't had it as long as the other two. But let's start with this one. So this is actually something that I got. This Terrapin Ridge truffle hot sauce. This is something I got for $2 at a local grocery store because it had passed the expiration date and they weren't able to sell it. So they marked it down, marked it down to $2. And I mean, seriously, I've been putting this over all kinds of food. Look at how little is left in there. Not only have I been putting it all over all kinds of food, I just eat it straight. I do that with all three of these sauces. They just stand on their own as just something to snack on, like a snacking sauce. I don't know if that's a thing. If it isn't, I just created it. But let's start with the Terrapin Ridge. And I want to look really quickly at the ingredients list. Yeah, so very close to the bottom of the ingredients list is it just says natural truffle flavor. So it doesn't even say necessarily that there's actual truffle in it. It's mostly a sweet sriracha sauce. But anyways, oh, it does say it has truffles. No, the very last ingredient after natural truffle flavor, and then there's spices, guar gum, and then the absolute last ingredient, meaning that that's the thing that is the lowest percentage in the sauce is truffles. All right, so there's not much truffle in this sauce, but it's absolutely delicious. I don't know how they weren't able to sell this sauce because it's magnificent. It's a 10 out of 10. That is sweet. That is spicy. It has a silky smooth texture. I mean, it's just outrageously good. Get yourself a bottle of this. It'll be gone probably within a week. Because I actually had 2 bottles of this. I bought them out. I bought 2 bottles of this sauce when they were discounted for $2. So I started by getting the one, and then once I realized how amazing it was, I rushed back to the store and I got the other one. Because this is a fantastic sauce, which is weird because other things that I've tried by Terrapin Ridge I have thought were bad, but this is a fantastic sauce. It's one of my top 10 sauces ever. Okay, as is this. So Melinda's black truffle sauce is a very different sauce from the Terrapin Ridge sauce, but it is absolutely addictive and delicious in its own way. So it's a far creamier sauce. It's a far saltier sauce. I do think that there's a little bit more truffle in it. It has more of a fungal flavor to it, but it's surprisingly inexpensive. You can get now these little like shot bottles, I guess, like shot bottles of hot sauce. You can get one of these at Walmart. I don't know if it's this particular one is still available at Walmart, but there are some Walmarts that just have like whole shelves of these little, dollar. They just cost $1. They're just like little hot sauce shot bottles. Okay. There's a really weird bird just making a sound there. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's a northern flicker. Okay, that like single piercing call, that's a northern flicker. You can hear it. All right. This is simply for entertainment purposes. I already know that this is absolutely delicious over chicken nuggets. See, look at that beautiful texture. Silky smooth texture, kind of creamy, beautiful orange color. It is so rich and umami. There's so much going on in that sauce. There's so much depth of flavor. It's absolutely fantastic. And again, this is one of those sauces I just eat it straight. It's that freaking good. Get yourself this, okay? You want to break into truffle hot sauces? This is really all you need. Okay, you may not be able to find the Terrapin Ridge one, which is a shame, but I don't even know if it's available anymore. Okay, they may have discontinued it. That's a crying shame. I know that this sauce is still readily available. You can get it pretty much any commercial grocery store. It's half the price of a bottle of truff sauce, and it's excellent. And I'm going to pause here for 1 second. All right, now this third one. This is a very small bottle of hot sauce, and I think it cost me $7. All right, so it's about half the size of a bottle of Truff hot sauce. So, double it in size. You're looking at a roughly equivalent price, maybe a little bit less, but this is like the fancy one. This is Artigiani del Tartufo truffle hot sauce, and this is the one of the 3 that I said had the most like prominent like fungal flavor. I think there is actually a good amount of truffle in this sauce. It has a very pungent aroma, has a very fungal flavor, and it's absolutely delicious. let me just see. So it's called hot chili sauce with summer black truffle. Okay. And the ingredients are red pepper, summer truffle juice, natural flavors, apple vinegar, olive oil, agave syrup, onion, sugar, garlic, artificial flavor, artificial truffle type flavor, spices, chopped summer truffle, xanthan gum, and habanero pepper. Okay, so it has the truffle in this is not the last ingredient, and it has truffle juice as the second ingredient. So yes, this has a lot of truffle in it. It's pungent, it's peppery, and it's fungal. You better have a high tolerance for that kind of odor. All right, again, absolutely beautiful texture, beautiful color. And let's just see how good the flavor is in comparison to the other two. Wow, that's good. Now, you can tell from the color, this is the most peppery of the three that I just tried. Okay? This is kind of like a corn syrupy sweet chili sauce with a little bit of truffle in it. Absolutely delicious, but not that peppery. This is quite peppery and quite truffle prominent. It's got the most umami flavor, and it's probably the spiciest of the three as well. And again, this is, this is kind of like a cayenne pepper sauce, but it's like, it's one of those creamy cayenne sauces. It's almost like a buffalo sauce. Almost like a buffalo wing sauce, and this would be absolutely outstanding over wings. A buffalo wing sauce with a little trace of truffle in it. Delicious. Delicious and very, very umami. And very peppery. And just like addictive in that way that a lot of really sweet, flavor-rich sauces are. Okay, so which is the best of the three? They're all at the very least 9.5s. Immediately, that's a 9.5. But again, this has to be ruled out as the best of the three because these two are 10s. All right, these are both in my top 10 sauces of all time. They're amazing. Which one is better? I'm gonna have to go with this one, just because in terms of, now I use both of these on food very often, but in terms of just sitting there eating the sauce straight, I can eat more of this. I could just eat this stuff all day. This could be my only meal of the day, is just eating a bottle of this hot sauce, and I would be perfectly satisfied. That's how good it is. So I'm going to give the top prize to this one. But this is an outstanding sauce, and it's probably going to be a lot easier to find than this is, and way, way easier to find than this is. I don't even know where you can get this now. I just happened upon it at a Home Goods one day, and I have not seen it since, anywhere. So I have no idea if you can even get this or if you can order it online. If you do see it, obviously pick it up. It's great. This is the most refined and sophisticated and obviously expensive sauce of the three. But sadly, it's not the best. So yeah, there you go. There's some truffle hot sauces for you. Get one of these two if you find it, and of course this one if you find it. And if you've never had a truff sauce before, I do not recommend wasting your money on, or I'm sorry, if you've never had a truffle hot sauce before, I don't recommend wasting your money on anything by Truff. Okay? The price is inflated, and they're not all that truffly. Anyways, that's all for now.